made your career. Holy mother. I have no words. I mean, I have words, obviously. I'm speaking right now, but whew. If you can't guess my opinion of the film yet, you will see very soon. But I want to point out that this is a special review because I actually got to see this with the schmoesknow last night, my favorite movie critics on YouTube. I took them to the screening last night, and we had a good time. It was great. So that, at the same time, was a great time. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for coming, guys. It was awesome. It was a pleasure. The movie, on the other hand, was yikes. I was one of the few people on the planet that was actually looking forward to Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance for one reason only. Actually, two. One, directors of Crank. While they have made some bad movies like Gamer, which was really bad, and they wrote Jonah Hex, which was also really bad, the original Crank is one of my favorite action movies. So putting Ghost Rider, something like a crazy character like that, in their hands sounded like a great idea. And second is the two trailers that came out were fantastic. It looked darker, grittier, scarier, everything that the first film should be, even though I hated the first film. So that's why I was surprised that I was looking forward to this sequel. Somehow am shocked to say that this movie is just as bad, if not worse, than the original Ghost Rider. And going into this movie I said, well, at least it can't be as bad as the first Ghost Rider. Somehow they have topped that. And it's not Mark Neville and Brian Taylor's fault, but damn, this was bad. I'm just going to get into the plot briefly because it's really scarce. Johnny Blaze, he's in hiding in, like, Romania or Turkey or who cares? He's hiding out somewhere trying to control his curse that the devil put on him, and you get backstory from the first film, and he gets a visit from this monk who drives a motorcycle and is an alcoholic. It's stupid. Played by Idris Elba, and I was thinking, what is he doing in this movie? And he's telling him that he is going to lift his curse if he can save this boy from becoming the devil or becoming possessed by the devil, and if he does that, he will lift his curse. That's the least of this movie's problems. This is one of the most jumbled, messy, superhero, comic book, Nick Cage movies ever made. I mean, possibly ever made. Literally, the organization that went to this thing makes no sense. Sometimes it looked like Yo Gabba Gabba took over Ghost Rider, because they actually, in the movie, they put little jokes and clips, like almost like segues. Like I was watching that 70s show. There'd be like a scene like this. Oh God, please don't kill me. Jerry Springer is stupid. They literally take time out of the movie to make jokes about Jerry Springer and that thing that you saw that was actually pretty funny in the trailer where Ghost Rider pisses fire. They actually take that separately and make that joke and they repeat that. It's like they made this into a sitcom. And my God, the worst thing about this movie though is the script. David S. Goyer has screenwriting credits, the guy that co-writes The Dark Knight Rises. Either he couldn't give 1 ounce of a shit about the script, or the other two guys that took it over, they may have taken it over, are just the most atrocious screenwriters ever, because they can't have a cohesive plot line. They always have to move somewhere else. Some of the dialogue doesn't make sense, and the one-liners and just some of the dialogue are so awkward that you look around the theater like, what? Me and Christian were laughing so hard at Nick Cage's performance. The best scene in this movie is an awful scene, but it's the best scene because it's so hysterically funny. Nick Cage, he's trying to interrogate this guy on the location of the boy, and the Ghost Rider is trying to come out. He's trying to not transform into the Ghost Rider. He's like twitching and stuff like that. And Nick Cage, his hamminess was... Me and Christian were literally dying. We were sitting in the back row. We were just laughing our asses off. If you go see this movie, please just go see it with some friends. I don't want to talk about all that's wrong with it because we would be here forever. Is it as bad as Joyful Noise? On a filmmaking level, yes, because both of them are just as inept. But this one I might have enjoyed a little bit more because it was so unintentionally funny. The only thing I thought that was improved in this one maybe was the way Ghost Rider looks. He looks good, he looks scarier, he looks more badass, but that's really the only thing. There's not even enough Ghost Rider when he's on. The action sequences are not even good, they're boring, they're flat, they don't enhance the story, they're just there to make sure you're not bored. So overall, Ghost Rider, while it is a terrible film, I still enjoyed it on some level just because it was so unintentionally hilarious, and I did have a great time with the schmoes. That was really just the best part about being there, was just chilling with the schmoes. So, it is a 1-star film. If you go see it with some people and you're stoned or you just want to laugh at Nicolas Cage, then by all means go, but if you're a Ghost Rider fan, you're actually looking forward to the movie like me, it is beyond awful. It's like, oh my god, it's definitely a contender for the worst of the year. I'm going to give Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance 1 out of 5. If you like my review, please subscribe for more rant reviews like this, and thanks for watching. See you guys later, and if you don't believe me about hanging out with the schmoes, watch this.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Christian.
Hey, I'm Mark, and we are the schmoes, and we found this guy.
Yeah, he was just kind of hanging out. We said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Hey, I'm from Martyr Movie Reviews." I said, "Of course you are. We're big fans." So, what are we doing today?
Well, we saw Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance.
Ghost Rider 2.
Yeah, and you have to make sure that you check out Martyr Movie Reviews, because you're going to have Lucas's review. He's going to tell you every detail, and his head might catch on fire in the middle of watching.
Yeah, it's definitely the Empire Strikes Back of Ghost Rider movies.
False.
That's right. You catch a review at JustMe7388.
Yes.
And we're not going to tell you what we thought of the movie right now, but you may be able to tell.
Yeah, so
we're happy to be out of the theater.
Exactly.
Say that.
We're actually really looking forward to seeing this guy's review. I sat next to him. He was cracking some really good one-liners, so I'm very interested to see what he's going to say. So good luck to anyone who sees this movie.
You know, dude, he's like a younger Mark Ellis.
Come on, he's a good-looking kid. What are you talking about?